Hey everyone, I'm going to work out question 17 from chapter 15, section 4. It is your Mozart question. I wasn't even going to attempt to draw it today, so I actually did print it, all right? Let me see if I can zoom this. I'm on my phone this time because my iPad is dead, so it's a little smaller. Okay, it says you have a small marble statue of Wolfgang Mozart. It is 10 inches tall and weighs 16 pounds. So it's a little, less than a ruler, guys. The original statue is 7 feet tall. Okay. Part A, estimate the weight of the original statue. Explain your reasoning. And the estimation comes in because we're going to do a little bit of rounding at the very end, all right? And then part B, if the original statue were 20 feet tall, how much would it weigh? So a couple different parts, and we will get started. Okay, so a couple things. I see inches and feet already, so let's go ahead and convert our, here's part A. I know that 7 feet is the same as 84 inches, okay? Another thing I want you to remember is that weight in this particular case is the same as volume, because these are solid marble statues, so they have a volume, they have like a mass, okay? So what do we know? We have the heights given to us, right? But we don't know the volume. So I can do the height of the original. We can write this all down if you want. Height of original. And we can put that over the height of the model. And we know that the original is 84 inches and the model is 10 inches. Well, I know since we're dealing with volume that I'm going to actually end up having to cube these dimensions. So I'm going to simplify it down a little bit just because it's easier. I can divide both of these by 10. So this is going to be 8.4 over 1. So we're going to use that as our dimensions, okay? Now what we're trying to figure out is the weight of the original statue, right? And this is the volume. Okay, so we know the volume. Ooh, my cat. The volume over, and we can put the volume over the original. The volume of original statue over the volume of the model. Remember height and weight and all that stuff. Okay, volume of original. And we don't know the original, so that's going to be V, our unknown. And then the volume of the model, which is our weight, is 16 pounds. And now we're going to deal with our dimensions that we have. I have the dimensions of the height. So this is going to be 8.4 over 1. And since we're dealing with volume, remember, we have to cube these dimensions, okay? So when we do all this here, you get volume over 16, or unknown volume over 16. 8.4 to the third power. Here we go, sorry. Ends up being 592.7 over 1. Solve, you get 9483.2, 9,483.2 pounds. So the weight of the original statue is about, and that's that estimation part right there, 9,483 pounds, okay? So that's part A. The hard part here would connecting the weight and volume and then actually having to cube the dimensions that you had and making sure you convert to get things in proper units. All right, part B has a lot of parts as well. Let me scooch this up. Okay, again, part B, it says the original statue. If the original statue were 20 feet tall, how much would it weigh? So we're going to kind of work through the same process, but then we're going to use 20 feet instead. So let me go down here. Again, we know that 20 feet is the same as 240 inches. Okay, and we're going to simplify that down again. Okay, just like we did up here, we have the height of the original over the height of the model. So I'm going to put height of original over the height of the model. The height of the original is 240 inches. and the model's 10 inches. Again, this would be a huge number to cube, so I'm going to simplify that down, divide both sides or both by 10. You end up with 24 over 1. Much easier to cube, okay? So now I can work on the volume of original over the volume of the model. Okay, so the original, let's see, I have to take these dimensions just like I did up here, okay, and cube them. So this is going to be 24 over 1, and I have to cube that, all right? And then we get, let's see, 24 to the third power, 24 times 24 times 24. I get 13,824, okay, over 1 for that. So now I can take this information and find the weights, okay? I'm gonna go back up to these like original things here. I have the weight of the original and the weight of the model. I'm abbreviating, you guys, this is a lot to write, okay? The volume or the weight of the original, we don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out, our new volume of our 20-foot one over the 16 pounds of our model, and that's gonna be equal to, let me scooch this all over, 13824 over 1, since that was our volume. And we cross multiply, solve, we get 221,184 pounds. All right, so the volume or the weight of the original statue would be this many pounds. All right, I know that was a lot of steps and I fumbled with a lot of my words, but hopefully that helps. All righty, take care.